What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Banger Plaza. I'm doing something a little bit different for you guys this week. We're going to react to 5 bands that are at or just around 1,000 subscribers or less, which means that their sound really hasn't gotten out there yet and they're kind of isolated. And it's a good opportunity for you guys to find new music that you may not have heard of. So in total, we've got Sixth Wonder and their new single, Death Departed. We've got Motions, the glass visualizer from Justin Famel. We have Umbra Mire, which definitely had an interesting sound from the 30-second snippet that I got from them. We have Min Eater Madonna official video, which it sounded pretty interesting. It's got kind of like a classic rock feel to it, in my opinion, from what I got out of it. And then we have Fireheart Inner Remedy, the official video from Fireheart UK. So we definitely have a lot of good bands that we're reacting to today. So I'm going to break this up into 5 parts and leave timestamps down in the description so you can kind of skip around, click through, and figure out, what band you like, what might be for you. And also let me know in the comments if you'd like to see this like maybe once a week, once a month, kind of, the time interval that you'd like to see this on. There's a lot of bands out there and a lot of them that haven't been heard of yet. So it's very exciting for me to be able to do like a full length, multiple band reaction video. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. All right, Sixth Wonder, baby. Let's go. Oh, okay. Digital. All right, another female vocalist. Yo, I'm telling you guys, 2025 is the year of female vocalists. Like, we have hit so many good female vocalists this year. Underwritten digital chain of ink, wrapped up in misprint. Fight against the daily realities of this. All we have here. This year with the female vocalist that can scream and then do insanely clean vocals. Like, you guys hear her fucking voice? It is nasty as fuck. Oh my god. That gave me heavy Evanescence vibes, but significantly heavier with the with her voice just kind of like. I am such a big fan of like the pronounced vocals, and then it leads into like the like, it's so fucking good, man. I love how they drop down to the acoustic. How could we okay. Oh, fuck. I think we're about to get a breakdown. The acoustic leading into the breakdown's nasty work. Maybe? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I will tell you something that will always peak, and now you guys have probably heard me say this in other videos. Someone who can scream and then go into god tier clean vocals, like her voice is absolutely goated. God, back that up. Play that vocal again. What? Okay, that was sick. I'm a big fan of this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Sixth Wonder, Death Departed. They just dropped this single a day ago. A little bit about Sixth Wonder, right? So initially started by vocalist Rebecca University Project, Sixth Wonder grew into a djent alternative metalcore band from Glasgow, Scotland. So these guys are from, well, it says UK. The band are rapidly making a name for themselves, having won the Best Metal category at the 2023 Scottish Alternative Music Awards, following a televised interview on BBC One Scotland's The Edit. Sixth Wonder's top performing song Saboteur was aired on BBC Radio 1, including the rock show with Alex Holcomb shortly after release, and the band have been busy live supporting the likes of Dream State, Fearless Vampire Killers, and Black Orchid Empire. I have heard of Dream State. So overall, this song was pretty dope. I think it's really cool that smaller bands are so creative in like the environment as well, because a lot of people just do visualizers, right? These guys found an area, and maybe it was some rundown portion of where they live at, but they made a really dope music video out of it. Their lead singer's vocals are peak. I cannot wait to hear more from them, especially from the screaming growl moving up to the clean vocals and then into her higher vocal range. Like I love that so much. The breakdown was a welcome addition to this song. I thought it was super cool that they dropped down to the acoustic guitar and then moved into the heavy breakdown. That just kind of added like a little layer of depth to them. And I personally thought that was definitely super sick. So if you guys like what Sixth Wonder is putting out and their new song Death Departed, I'm going to leave a link to their profile and a link to the song down in the description so you can check them out. And we are moving on to an artist called Justin Femel. And this is Motions, his glass visualizer. Let's get into it. Okay. I love how the drums kick in, and then you've got that dee, 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 dee. I love the deedly dees. That's what I call them, deedly dees. Back that up a little bit. That was nasty. There was a lot of buildup for this. I don't know if it's a chorus or not. That was nasty. I feel like just with the lyrics and like the tone of the song, this is a very somber song. Like this is definitely something you could look out your window on a rainy day and, you know, get up all up in your feels. That was pretty sick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Motion's Glass Visualizer. It was dropped by Justin Famel. It says here that he's a session drummer and a donut enthusiast. And I'm assuming that he's a member of Motion's My Chemical Bromance, Shell of Me, and Xenomorph AED. He's got a bunch of links in his profile, and it states that he's in Australia. So either he produced this song or it's something from the Motions band. I couldn't find anything particularly on them, searching through YouTube, but all in all, this was pretty sick. I feel like it kind of had that like early 2000s alternative start to it. And then it kind of dips into like the metalcore genre throughout like the choruses and stuff. There was a lot of instrumental in this song, broken up by kind of like the somber lyrics. This song will definitely get you in your feels if you're feeling feely. And I kind of liked it. I feel like this will go on Motion and like my playlist. Just for those days I'm feeling particularly like staring out my window while it's raining outside. The guitar was I'm a big fan of like the it's like I think they use like a delay pedal for stuff like that where the notes kind of echo off of each other. So that was definitely pretty sick. So if you guys like what Motions is putting out, and if you guys like Justin Famel, I'm gonna leave a link to the profile and a link to the song down in the description so you can add it to your playlist and you can see what's going on. Next up, we have Umbra Mire and their new single that just dropped, All For What. So let's get into it. The 30-second snippet that I took of this song, the visualizer looks insane, so I'm super excited for this. Little synth here and there. Okay. This visualizer gives me Sleep Token even in Arcadia vibes so fucking hard. I'm such a big fan of like the clean vocals, but like at a lower tone, building into that like super energetic chorus, but they don't scream. It's still clean vocals. It's just got more sound and more energy. It's really nice. And like I said, the visualizer in this is nuts. I kind of like the way that the kind of the bloody flowers kind of play off like the canyon and like the statue and shit. It's super dope. such a big fan of like the and the like the drums are coming through so fucking crisp right now. Oh my god.
Of giving up your soul till you're my
Piano in the background, man. Let's go. Breakdown? Come on then. Oh, I think we're getting a breakdown. Maybe. Yo, that's such a, yeah, that's sick. Like the breakdown hits, the light changes and shit. That's dope as fuck. What is up with everybody blacking the screen out now before the breakdown? Bass, man. Okay. Let's go, baby. Okay, that was dope. That was dope. I wasn't expecting the screaming at the end. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Umbra, Mire, and their new single, All For What. This song dropped 6 days ago. I do not know much about this band other than what they've got in their description. So Umbra Mire crafts a visceral blend of modern metalcore, atmospheric shoegaze inspiration. I wanted to say shoegaze, but I'm not familiar enough with shoegaze to be able to recognize it by sound, and heavy low-tuned riffs with a lush ambient soundscape. The music fuses crushing intensity with dreamy reverb-drenched textures, creating an immersive journey through raw emotion and genre-defining expression. It doesn't say right here where they're from. They do have an Instagram account and they do have an X account. They just recently joined in June 17th, 2025. So I'm gonna kind of throw them in the same category where Vertist is, kind of in that, you know, metalcore, shoegazy, vibey metal. I don't want to directly compare them to Sleep Token because they don't sound like Sleep Token. They just have elements of Sleep Token, especially with the breakdown, with kind of the growls in the background. And they don't have enough yet for me to get like a distinct feel for what they are. This song was amazing. I was definitely a big fan. I'm looking forward to hearing more from Umbra. And it seems like they're gonna be up and coming. They only have 66 subs right now, so maybe we can change that with this video, so you guys can check them out and see what's going on with them. Now I will say, if you guys like what Umbra is putting out, and if you like their new single All For What, I'm gonna leave a link to their profile and a link to the song down in the description, so you can check them out. And yeah, hopefully I just got you guys another new band. So next up is Mire and their new single Madonna. So let's get into it. Ooh. Okay. I was not expecting that style of vocal. Okay, let's go. The beat of that drum is so good. I could rock to that all day long. I like how almost unrefined this is. It's got like that just grimy sound to it. I love it. Ooh. Two different vocalists. That is a deep down in the trench. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. I love how almost unoverproduced this sounds. Like everything sounds pretty damn raw, and it's pretty fucking good. Let's go. I like how like the curtains kind of close at the exit of the song. That's pretty dope. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Metalcore and their new single Madonna. A little bit about Metalcore. Apparently they are a Portuguese heavy band. They do have a couple links up on their YouTube page for their Instagram and their Spotify link. They've been on YouTube since 2022 and they're currently only sitting around 153 subscribers. I feel like that should be changed. I am a big fan of the raw, unfiltered metal sound. It's not like overproduced. There isn't a bunch of auto-tune in it. Sometimes you just want that. Sometimes you just want like a raw, unfiltered experience, and I feel like these guys are giving that experience to people. Maybe it's because they're smaller and, you know, maybe they don't have the resources to, or maybe this is just their sound, right? The drum line in this song with how pronounced it was absolutely nasty. I liked the trade-off between the two lead vocalists and the kind of heavy, grungy, deep, harsh vocals. That was pretty dope. And then, you know, you kind of get like the breakdown there at the end. It wasn't really a breakdown, but it was like the heavy portion of the song. I am personally a big fan of this. Like I said, sometimes you just want raw, unfiltered, and they come in with that raw, unfiltered, heavy sound. So I'm definitely a big fan. So if you guys like what Metalcore is putting out and you're interested in Portuguese heavy metal, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to their profile and a link to the song down in the description so you guys can check them out, because they're only sitting at 153 subs. So you know, maybe it's time we get some people out there, right? Maybe it's time we get some notoriety for some of these smaller bands, because they're definitely putting out some good music. Next up, and the last band we've got on the list, is Fireheart and their new single Inner Remedy that came out June 24th. And this is from Fireheart UK, so obviously they're a UK band. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. All right. It gives me like rock vibes from like the 90s and early 2000s. Just that. That's like Aerosmith and Bon Jovi just fucked right there. What? God, those high vocals, man. It just reminds me of Steven Tyler. By the way, my middle name is Tyler, and my dad did indeed name me after Steven Tyler. I'm just saying. This song is like super motivational too. I feel like I can like work out to this. I say that. All right, that was pretty damn good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the last song of the reaction. Fireheart in a Remedy from the band Fireheart UK. A little bit about Fireheart UK. Their description says Fireheart TV is more than just a YouTube channel. This is where true power of the band lives. With you, we see our fans as family, the sixth member of Fireheart. And together we're creating a movement that goes beyond music. It's about connection, passion, and standing strong as one. Our channel will be posting content that's honest, unfiltered, and authentic. We are open and accepting band. Life can be rough, but together we build each other up and remind one another that nobody is alone. We're creating something real, something raw, a community that beats as one. Welcome to the revolution. They also have their Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok link up. And they're currently sitting at 437 subscribers, and they only have 20,000 views, so they haven't been heard of. As they're not as big as some of the other bands. So maybe we change that today. Maybe you found a fan and yourself with Fireheart. I definitely like the song. It gives me like the early 90s, 2000s alternative rock. It reminded me of like Nickelback, Aerosmith with like the high vocals, and then there's like the shouting and stuff. It just reminded me a little bit of Bon Jovi. So I'm definitely a fan of this. It's on the opposite side of the spectrum from where my heart actually lies. As you guys know, I'm like a metalcore guy, but I am listening to just about everything within the rock genre, and these guys are definitely good. So I highly suggest that you check them out. If you guys like what Fireheart UK is putting out, I'm going to leave a link to their profile and a link to the song down in the description so you can check them out for yourself. And yeah, that's all we got. All right, guys, this is the end of this episode. We checked out 5 new bands from all across the world. We've got people from the UK, we've got people from Portugal, we've got people from the US of A. And they're all putting out really good music, and they're all very small bands. So if you guys found something that you like, check out their channels that I linked below. Check out the song, hit them with the sub, communicate with them, let them know that you're new to their channel and you're checking out their music and you like what they're putting out. That's kind of the whole entire point of this episode. That's the reason why I did the full-length reactions, to kind of give these bands the spotlight in a compilation format, so you guys can click around through the video, find the music that you like, find the music that you maybe don't. Not everything is for everybody, right? But I hope you guys like this episode. Let me know in the comments if you want me to continue doing this, maybe on like a weekly basis or a monthly basis, and I'll use your guys' feedback to create more content like this. Anyway, guys, you have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.